Imagine meeting someone who looks extremely wealthy. Luxury clothes, latest phone, designer sunglasses, talking loudly about business deals and investments. From the outside, everything screams success. But here's the strange truth. Some of the people who look the richest are actually the most financially fragile. They are what many experts call fake rich. Fake rich doesn't mean someone is a bad person. It simply means someone is spending money to look wealthy instead of building real wealth. And in today's social media world, this has become incredibly common. Instagram shows luxury lifestyles. TikTok shows expensive cars. YouTube shows penthouses and designer brands. But what you rarely see is the credit card bill behind the camera. Real wealth is usually quiet. Fake wealth is usually loud. And once you learn to recognize the signs, you start seeing them everywhere. Today, we're going to break down 10 powerful signs that someone might be fake rich. These signs are not about judging people. They are about understanding the difference between looking wealthy and actually being wealthy. Because one builds a future, the other builds debt. Let's start with the first sign. 1. They always need to show their purchases. One of the biggest signs of fake wealth is the constant need to show off purchases. New phone? Posted immediately. New watch? Photo on Instagram. New car? 10 selfies inside it. People who are truly wealthy usually treat purchases very differently. For them, buying something expensive is not an identity statement. It's just a transaction. But for someone trying to look rich, every purchase becomes a performance. The purchase is not about utility, it's about validation. They want people to say, "Wow, you're doing so well." Ironically, many truly wealthy people drive normal cars, wear simple clothes, and avoid attention because they don't need the world to confirm their success. 2. Everything they own is a brand. Another powerful signal is brand obsession. Every item must be branded. Branded shoes, branded belt, branded glasses, branded bag, and the logo must be visible. Large logos are actually one of the biggest marketing tricks in the fashion industry because people who want to signal wealth are often the ones who buy the most visible branding. But many high net worth individuals prefer minimal branding. Quiet luxury is often the real luxury. Fake rich people buy the logo, real rich people buy the quality. 3. They upgrade everything immediately. Fake rich individuals are often trapped in the upgrade cycle. New phone comes out, they upgrade. New car model launches, they upgrade. New fashion trend appears, they upgrade, even if the previous item works perfectly. This constant upgrading creates a dangerous financial pattern because technology, fashion, and cars are depreciating assets. They lose value every year. Real wealth builders understand something simple. Upgrading your lifestyle faster than your income is a recipe for financial stress. But fake wealth relies on one rule. If it looks expensive, it must be worth it. Unfortunately, the bank account eventually disagrees. 4. Their lifestyle changes faster than their income. One of the clearest warning signs is when someone's lifestyle explodes the moment they start earning a little more money. First salary increase, immediately new apartment, new furniture, expensive restaurants, luxury vacations. Instead of saving or investing the extra income, they convert it instantly into lifestyle. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it quietly destroys financial progress. Real wealthy people often delay lifestyle upgrades for years because they understand something most people ignore. Income creates the opportunity for wealth, but saving and investing create the wealth itself. 5. They talk about money constantly. Fake rich individuals often talk about money all the time. How much they made, how expensive something was, how big a deal they closed, how successful their investments are. Money becomes part of their identity. But interestingly, many genuinely wealthy people talk about completely different things: ideas, projects, opportunities, learning. Because their confidence comes from their ability to create value, not just display wealth. When someone constantly talks about money, it sometimes signals something deeper. They are trying to convince others and sometimes themselves. 6. They finance almost everything. Another common sign of fake wealth is extreme reliance on financing. The car is financed, the phone is financed, the furniture is financed, even vacations are sometimes financed. Now, financing itself is not always bad. Businesses use debt strategically. But fake rich lifestyles often rely on consumer debt. The goal is not financial efficiency, the goal is appearance. If someone's entire lifestyle depends on monthly payments, they may look rich today but feel financially trapped tomorrow. 7. They avoid talking about savings or investments. Fake rich people love discussing spending, but they rarely discuss saving or investing. Ask about stocks, they change the topic. Ask about retirement funds, they laugh it off. Ask about emergency savings, they say they'll start later. Because saving money doesn't produce visible status. Nobody posts a photo of their index fund. Nobody shows off their retirement account. But ironically, these invisible assets are what create real wealth. The richest people often focus more on assets than on appearances. 8. Their expenses grow with their social circle. Fake wealth often depends heavily on social comparison. If their friends buy luxury shoes, they buy luxury shoes. If their friends travel internationally, they travel internationally. If their friends buy expensive cars, they feel pressure to do the same. Their spending decisions are influenced not by financial planning, but by social competition. This creates a dangerous cycle because someone will always have more money, and chasing that comparison can drain finances endlessly. 9. They focus on image more than stability. Fake rich individuals prioritize appearance. The goal is to look successful, even if the financial foundation is weak. Real wealth, on the other hand, prioritizes stability, emergency funds, investments, long-term planning. These things are invisible, but they create real security. Fake wealth buys a luxury car. Real wealth buys financial freedom, and those are two very different things. 10. They are financially stressed despite looking rich. The final sign is the most important. Fake rich lifestyles often come with constant financial stress. Bills pile up, credit cards increase, savings remain low, and any financial emergency becomes a crisis. From the outside, everything looks impressive, but internally, the pressure keeps growing. Real wealth is not about looking impressive, it's about sleeping peacefully because your finances are stable. The truth is, many people fall into the fake rich trap without realizing it. Modern society rewards appearance. Social media rewards luxury. Marketing rewards consumption. But real wealth follows a completely different formula. Spend less than you earn, invest the difference. Repeat for years. That formula is not flashy. It won't go viral on Instagram. But over time, it creates something far more powerful than a luxury lifestyle. It creates freedom. Freedom to choose how you spend your time. Freedom from financial anxiety. Freedom to live life on your own terms. So the next time you see someone who looks extremely wealthy, remember something simple. The loudest money is often rented. The quietest money is often owned. And the difference between the two changes everything.